Hi strangers, and as you can tell from the quality of this video, my camera is still broken, but my dad let me use his so I can give you guys a video that doesn't suck. And I can give you a video that my mouth is in real time with the motion, so that's great. And I'm going to be a little bit more animated because now I can be animated because my camera will follow along with whatever motions I decide to make in my camera. So I'm excited about that. Okay, so with New Year's resolutions, I make a lot of them all the time every year, but I don't end up following through with them. I made a couple resolutions last year. Most of them were the same sort of as ways. To lose weight, to read more, to write more. I was going to be more organized this year. I was going to stop being so obsessive about little things, which hasn't happened. But I did do one thing that I said I was going to do last year, and that was I decorated my room, and I finished all of that, which was something that took me a really long time to do, but I finally finished. So I think this year's resolutions are going to be to finish the resolutions that I made last year, you know, to lose weight, to get a poem of mine published. I think that would be really good. To spend more time with my friends, and to dedicate myself to learning something new. Like, I'm a huge history fan, so maybe researching some historical something that I haven't researched. I don't know. That's something that I want to do, though, even if I don't end up doing it over this year. That's something that I do want to do, or maybe be a part of a historical situation. I think that by default I already am, because I'm a part of this era where all this crap is going on, but I want to be a part of something that's more centered toward my youth generation specifically. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope it does, but that's what I want. Now, with the whole abortion theme this week, I really liked it. I think that that's a good idea. We should have more discussion so that it's not, you know, totally fact-based about each of us. That being said, I don't really know how I feel about abortion because obviously, well, I haven't been in the type of situation to warrant any of this. I don't have any friends that have personally gone through this, which is usually how I connect to different situations. We talked about abortions in class, and I'm always sort of on the fence because I feel like there are certain scenarios where, I mean, it's definitely a woman's right to decide if that's what she wants to do. I don't agree with people who go past the first trimester, though, because I feel like at that point that's a human life starting to form, and you should have some regard for that. And I think that, you know, if you really just do not want this child, then you should carry it to term, you know, once you've passed your point of no return, and just have the kid. And then if, you know, since you don't want it, give it to someone who can adopt it and can provide a stable house for it, and just do that. I don't think that after the first trimester, I just don't think that abortion is right. And on the topic of abortion, I think it's a woman's decision to decide whether she wants to have it, but there are some instances where, you know, the human rights activist in me just wants to say that it's still a life, but scientifically the baby isn't a life until far into, you know, when an abortion is performed. So I have to factor that in. I really don't know how I feel about abortion. It's always a hot topic, but I think it all just boils down into the individual, into what the individual wants to do with, you know, her body and whatnot. But, you know, at that certain point when it's past, you know, a month, 2 months, 3 months into the pregnancy, I just think that you have to make a personal judgment call about what it is that you're doing. And that's really how I feel about it. You know, I've heard a lot of opinions to the contrary, arguing both sides. I don't think that either one is wrong, and I don't think that either one is, you know, solely right. But I just think that it's one of those things that there are always two sides to the story and always different perspectives to put into play. So, yeah. Wei, you said that you would find some new bloggers, you know, if, you know, that was what needed to be done. And it's seeming like that's probably what's going to need to be done, because I've put out things to find vloggers, and like I don't really go on Nerd Fighters that much, you know, checking those specific things. So that would be great if you would do that. I really appreciate it. And you guys, next week are we going to be getting a early sneak peek of my Christmas, because my dad is going to Beijing for a business agreement deal, whatever, on the holidays. I can't go because I have exams, so I cannot go. But there will be footage next Saturday and the Saturday following that, because next Saturday I'm having Christmas with my dad, and then the Saturday after that I'm having Christmas with my mom. So you guys will see what I get. So let's hope that it's a new camera, cross our fingers, because that would be great. Anyway, DFTBA guys, have an awesome week, and this was an awesome theme and an awesome day for me, so I hope that it was awesome for you. Bye.